In this video, I'm going to share exactly how you can make so much money with digital products online, literally using AI with no experience whatsoever. I'm going to share exactly how I made £59,000 in 60 days. I've made over £250,000 now by age 22. I'm going to share in this video exactly how you can do it. So let's get straight into it. Firstly, this is the power of digital products, or like what products you could create. And we're going to go into it in a minute, how to create them and step by step how to create them, what to create, etc. and what's going to work for you. There isn't a right digital product, but obviously there is products that work that can make you a lot of money pretty much. So I'm going to go through them in a minute. But here's just some, like the power of digital products for selling info. So £190,000, that's just from one platform alone. 100k in 8 months, 90ish, 93%-ish profit. So you're not going to get that with dropshipping or e-commerce. The profit margins are insane with this. £2,000 in one day. And here are just some types of digital products you could create for easy cash flow. So you've got courses, guides, ebooks, docs, templates, and they all work as good as each other. So I'm going to get into this now, and this isn't one of those things where you have to like resell courses or like you have to create a course and sell it or whatever. You can create any type of digital product and you can do it within seconds, especially with AI now. You can do it manually, but you can also use AI to help you massively. So let's get into it now, which we're going to figure out what your interests are and what your niche is, and then how to create a digital product off that to essentially make a stupid amount of money. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so firstly, before creating anything or before thinking of any ideas, right, there's not a right niche to use, or there's not a right or wrong answer or a right or wrong digital product. Essentially, picking a niche is going to be the foundation of creating a digital product and making loads of money. This needs to be something that is either one of these four things, if not all of them, in order to make loads of money. So I speak to guys who come to me and say, hey, what's a good niche for selling digital products? I could say to them, look, I help somebody who's a chef and he makes £2,000 a month, but he sells recipes for his like cooking, for example. That might work really well for him because he's either passionate about it, he's got knowledge in it, skill, or he can actually transform somebody's life. But again, if you can't do one of those four things, it's going to be like really boring to create a digital product around that, or it's going to be harder to create a digital product because you don't know the knowledge on it. But again, if you don't, it's fine, because I'm going to share in this video how AI can do it for you and how you can just tweak it to make the product like completely ready. But yeah, this is literally stuff that I teach to people. I've helped over 1,000 people do this, and again, I'm going to leave the free trial down below so you can just go and learn this even further. But here's how you can start this, by just picking a niche, right? So when you're picking a niche, if you don't know what that is, that's essentially like your genre. If you were watching a film, like what genre is your business or your digital product's going to be around? So when you're picking your niche, so like fitness, football, skiing, rowing, health, business, whatever it is, right, it needs to be one of these four things. So either passion, you need to have a passion for it, otherwise it's going to get really boring. You need to be like quite knowledgeable in it, because then it becomes easier to write about something. And again, when you're creating a digital product, you're not just trying to like sell a digital product, you're trying to actually transform somebody's life. So when you're picking a niche, can that product be something that you can transform somebody's life with? So is it a weight loss guide so they can lose weight? Is it something to help their business so they can get more clients or more sales? You sort of get the idea. But passion is something that I think is really important. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then there's no point in doing it. Knowledge, again, just having knowledge. Skill, you might be really skilled at, I don't know, skiing. And you, again, if you're trying to teach somebody or trying to sell a digital product, you don't need to be 100% an expert. If you're at like level 6 out of 10, right, and you've gone through, I don't know, the first 6 levels of skiing, for example, you could then teach people who are at level 0 all the way up to level 6 on what you've learned and what you've like paid for, or the knowledge that you've gained, the trial and error, and then you can buy a digital product from that. So you don't need to be a complete expert. You can just have a bit of skill and then teach people who don't have that bit of skill. So picking a niche, right, you've got these 4 different things. Examples of niches. So you've got fitness, travel, content creation, language, business. They're just some examples of niches, right? Fitness, travel, as you can see, it's like genres for like a film. But everyone does that. You need to sub-niche, right? So you want to pick a niche, right? But you don't just want to do like fitness, because everyone does that, right? You want a sub-niche. So let me just make my head a bit smaller. Examples of sub-niches. Okay, so in fitness, you've got obviously fitness as a whole, health, nutrition. Travel, you've got flights, accommodation, experiences, content creation. That N is really annoying me. I don't know why I didn't put that in bold. Content creation, you've got social media, video editing. Business, you can help people with scaling, growth, marketing, websites, etc. They're examples of sub-niches, okay? Let me just go back, sorry. But everyone does that too, so you need to actually micro-niche. So you want to go down a step even further. So examples of micro-niches. Let me just move my head again. Fitness, health, nutrition, helping people lose weight around their belly. That could be a sub-niche. A micro-niche, for example, is very niche down, so you know, like people know exactly who you help and how you help them. Helping dads eat healthier, helping you feel more energized every day with a simple diet. Flights, accommodation, experiences, you can micro-niche off that. So helping people plan easily with a simple guide on the best places to visit. we're going to get into this as well in terms of creating a digital product. I'm going to use this as an example because it's really easy. Helping beginners travel in luxury but on a budget. Social media as a sub niche, you could then help people learn TikTok as a 50-year-old plus who doesn't know anything about social media, maybe a beginner, and learn to video edit as a complete beginner using a free software. And then scaling and growth marketing, you could help businesses grow with AI to create a content plan suited for their business. So you can see the sort of micro niches and the sort of offer that you could give to people. You've just got to be different, right? So help an audience with a solution to their problem. That's literally it. So you don't need to think like, oh, is this digital product going to sell? All you need to do is just help an audience with a solution to their problem. So are you someone who's learned how, sorry, that isn't spelled right. Are you someone who's learned how to nail a great diet for the perfect summer dad bod? Then share it with others. Literally, if you've been able to do that for yourself, as there's hundreds of people that would love to know the steps to fast track to that goal, and that's it. So if somebody buys a digital product, it's just a fast track to that goal. And that's literally it. So now we need to figure out, okay, you've got your niche, right? You've thought it out straight away. And again, if you want more info on this, so you want to like expand your knowledge on all of this, you can just join the free trial down below. You can just learn with thousands of other people. But again, now we need to get onto actually figuring out the audience's problems, and then we need to create the digital product around their problems. Okay, if we do this next step properly, everything becomes a lot easier. And I talk about this in all of my videos as well, and even on my business channel as well. If you write down your audience's problems, so for example, if you're somebody who helps dads in their 50s lose weight, right, that could be your like micro niche and your offer. If you help people do that, all you need to do is write down a whole list of problems that they may be facing. So, okay, it could even be like they want to eat healthier, they're not confident going to the gym, they don't have time for the gym, they don't have time for like a gym membership, they don't have money for a gym membership. If you write down all these problems, then you can package that problem into a digital product. So if they don't have time for the gym, or they're not confident in the gym, they want to like work out from home, they don't have loads of money, they don't have £100 to spend on a gym, that's quite a lot actually, but they don't have that, right? If you can create a digital product that solves all of those problems, then it's going to be a complete no-brainer. And what I would then do is I would underprice like crazy and then over-deliver. So for me, I have a whole digital products community where I teach people this every single day, and that's literally £9 a week. And I underprice like crazy for that specific digital product and community, and I just over deliver. So I do weekly coaching, everything, right? And that's literally £9 a week, and you can get a free trial with that down below. And then there's also people who do that as well within the fitness industry. So they have like a free community, or their product's literally like £9 a week or £20 a month, for example. That then saves them the gym membership. They don't have to go to the gym because they learn everything from home. They get all the meal plans and everything. And they get the meal plans and everything so that they can just do everything from home, and it saves them so much money. So if you just write down your whole audience's problems step by step, okay, they don't have money for the gym, they don't want to go to the gym, there's no confidence, they want everything done for them, the meal plans, everything, protein alternatives, like nice unhealthy snacks, for example. There probably isn't a lot, but like unhealthy snack alternatives, chocolate alternatives, that type of stuff. If you wrote all that down, then this next part, creating the digital product, is going to be really easy. And yeah, let's just get straight into that bit now, and package the problems around your audience and create the digital product. Okay, so this is where we're going to create the digital product as of now. There's loads of ways you can do it, but this is the best way I think you can do it, especially with AI. You can do it so quickly, and as you can see here, you can have a look at some of the digital products I created within minutes. And yeah, like here it doesn't look great straight away, but you can edit it, you can make it look nice. As you can see, all the info is there to help somebody go to Thailand on a budget, and a whole itinerary of places to go and people to see and things to do, restaurants to eat in, for example, right? But now that you've got your whole audience's problems, you can essentially go to Canva AI. I think this literally costs like £10 a month, or yeah, I don't know how much it costs. It's literally super cheap. And you can create as many of these products as you possibly can. So we've done anxiety management guides, that type of stuff. Again, this is something I teach every single week to help people create these digital products. Like I've done a whole step-by-step thing on this, and you can get a whole free trial for this down below. But this is exactly how anyone can do it, and it takes literally minutes. I'm going to share to you now. So what we need to do is, with those audience problems that you had, right, let's, for example, create this digital product. So all you've got to do is just describe the idea, and it'll bring it to life. So can you create me a fitness ebook, which, and we can just think of a couple of the audience's problems to start, but can you create me a fitness ebook which will help dads in their 40s lose weight from home with easy high protein meal plans? And then what it will do is it will literally just create the digital product, right? as you can see, thinking, and then here it is, it's creating the digital product with all the info in it, even the workouts, everything. Like, that's how quickly you can create this digital product. And then all you need to do is you just need to press Canva Editor, use Canva Editor, and then what you've now got is you've got access to this whole digital product. Okay, like you've got a 7-day meal plan with a workout schedule guide, and that's it, job done. And you're probably thinking like, oh, couldn't somebody just get this info off ChatGPT or something? And yeah, they could, but the way that we're going to market these digital products is this, as if like we come across their page, so they have to buy that from them, and then it grows your personal brand, it grows your business, it grows your brand, and then they essentially just buy this from you because you're the person and your content is the reason that they stopped to look at the info that you gave them and that you helped them for free on social media, which I'm going to talk about, and then they have to buy your product. That's the way to do it, right? So once you've got this digital product, you can do whatever you like with this. And again, if you need more help with Canva, you can always just... And again, this is really easy to create. It's just on Canva. So if you want to change the color of the font, you can literally just click it, change it to green. You can add, if we move this out of the way, you can go into elements and you can add, for example, fitness. And then, yeah, loads, like you could add pictures like that to it and just make it look really cool. And again, if you want to add like a page to it, you can simply just, I can't remember where the button is, but yeah, you can just add a page to it. So design, you can change the design of it, etc. So that's how you can quickly just create a digital product. And again, there's loads of ways you can create this. You can either use it in a doc format. You can say to it, let's just go back to it, Canva AI. 1 second. If you press Canva AI, then all your documents will come up again. And then you can just carry on talking to it. So you could just say, can you create me a nice front cover for this product? And then what it will do, it will create the front cover for you. And then you could use that on your store, which I'm going to share in a minute. And then again, it will just give you some different ideas. And as you can see, this is how quickly it takes. Yeah, here's another one that just creates a Fit Dad blueprint, key components, what you achieve. Yeah, that's the front cover. So then you could just use that and then add this to your other digital product, which is on here. So you can just add it to that page. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty easy. You can change these pictures. You can change all of that literally just by clicking on them, pressing edit, and you can just change the pictures. And that is how quickly you can create this digital product. Like, it doesn't take loads of time. That is just one way you can do it. So this, you could do it in an ebook. You could do this as a document. Again, you could do this as a course to actually teach people the info inside of this, but then you do that as like a video format, which is something that I teach. I'll teach on another video, but for example, on this is how you can create digital products really quickly with AI. That's helped me generate over £250,000 from this, and yeah, within 2 months, 60 days, £59,000 at the start of 2025, which is just absolutely crazy money. With these digital products, you want to make sure that all of the info and all the problems that they were facing are covered in here. So, okay, is there a workout plan? Yeah, perfect. Do I have to go to the gym? No, there's a home workout plan. Okay, cool. Is there a high protein alternative? Yeah, there's high protein here. As you can see, there's a whole meal plan with chicken, protein shakes, etc. Some tips throughout the day, drinking water. Okay, yeah, this is probably a good digital product. So it's going to sell for £2 to £5. And again, if you get like 100 of those a day, which might seem like a lot right now, but across social media and the ways that you can market this is really simple. And I think people overcomplicate marketing on social media when you just genuinely need to tell people how you can help them. And that's it. But I'll talk about that in the next chapter throughout this video. But yeah, let's get straight into the next one, which is how to actually upload this to a store, how to create a store, and yeah, how to make a load of money. But yeah, let's get straight into that. Okay, so this is the store that I have used for ages now, just to sell digital products, and I think it's really easy. I'm even using it as my personal brand at the minute to help people out and do that type of stuff. So this is one of the best stores that I think you can use for digital products. Just because how simple it is. You can upload a digital product, somebody can buy it from you, it gets emailed straight to them, you get the cash, you can cash out in your income section, and it's really simple, right? So for example, I'm going to leave a 14-day free trial as well, so that you can have 2 weeks of free for this. It's only like £20 a month anyway, but it does absolutely everything. But yeah, you can get that down below in the free trial. But yeah, this is where you can upload digital products. As you can see here, so I've got like lead magnets on here as well, so I've got a free 1-hour course. And as you can see, when you click the product, you can actually change the pictures of it. You can change whether it's a button, a call out, or a preview like that. You can add text to it. You can make it really cool, right? And then you can just publish it. But the main part is obviously the checkout page where you can fully customize all of this, which is pretty cool. So you can change what's on there. So I've added a video of what's included in the product. I've also then added a whole paragraph of what's included. And as you can see, it's all there, and then they can literally just press join for free, and then that email, that just gets sent straight to them. So again, you could probably look at this URL and think, yeah, we got this course for free. Again, if you did put that in, it does take you to a free course. So yeah, again, this is where you upload the digital product. All this type of stuff is really cool, and it's all template based, so you'll get the hang of that anyway in terms of creating your store and all that type of stuff. We just want to know how to upload the digital product and ways that we can do it. So there's two ways you can do it, right? You can either do it as sending somebody to a URL. So again, for me on this product, this is a free course. I'm just sharing an example of how you could do it. I send them to a URL, right? So for example, on Canva, if you were creating like a template, perhaps you could get them to fill this out, for example. You want them to edit it like this, just like this. What you want to do is you want to share. It's really simple. You just press share in the top right, and instead of downloading this, right, and downloading it as a PDF, which we'll talk about in a minute, you can actually share this as a template link, right? For example, this product here, right, it's just a random like anxiety product type thing, women's 90-day self-healing type thing, just a front cover, right? For example, if you were sharing this as a template link and you wanted people to edit and that type of stuff, you just press share, you press see all, and then you get template link. If you get that template link, what you'll then have is you just press that template link and you'll get a URL, which you can then input here. So when somebody presses download or they purchase your product, the email that they put in, this link just gets sent directly to them, right? So if they're getting it as a template link, that link gets directly sent to them. Or another way you can do it, if you don't want people to edit the products or you don't want it to be a template, you can simply just upload a file. So what you can then do is, instead, you just press share, download, and then you can download it as a PDF, a PNG, whatever you want to do. I would recommend a PDF just because then you can do that. So if you go to like your Thailand guide, for example, we've got here, you can just press share, download, and then download it as a PDF. And then what you can do is you upload that digital product here as a PDF, and then somebody can just have that product straight away. And then again, on here, you can edit all the options. So you can edit what's on the confirmation email, email flows, add reviews, all that type of stuff, even if you want people to affiliate for your products. So again, that is how you upload your digital product, either via PDF or you can send them to a URL. And yeah, it's really simple. Like for example, you can see, let me just leave. You can see on here, I've got so much stuff that I've had in the past, just for my personal brand. I've got loads of stuff on here, so I help people in loads of different ways. I've got a community group, I've got a one-to-one support, everything, loads of different things. That's just for my personal brand. And then there's so many niches that you can create digital products within, and I've done it for loads of niches now. So that is how you can actually create a store and upload it. Again, it's really simple to use Stan Store. You just go to your settings, put the bank account you want the money to go to, and then when you cash out, that money just goes straight to that account. The digital product gets sold. So for example, say somebody bought this product for £47 from me. When they buy it, that just gets emailed straight to them. They've got access to the product and I've got the money, and they're happy. They now know about this and that, for example, they now know how to lose weight at home, etc. They've got the product and I've helped them. I get the cash, and that is how you can essentially make money with digital products. But how do we actually get people to this store? And you can probably see from like those three icons, that's going to like give it away a bit. But how do we actually get people to traffic to this store in order for them to actually purchase? So we're going to talk about that now in terms of marketing, and it's going to be a really simple, not just like one tip, but it's something that if you just follow it, you're going to make so much money and you're going to send so much traffic to your digital product store and make loads of money from it. So let's just get straight into the marketing side of things. Okay, so now we want to market the digital product, and this is, I think, the most fun part, like just creating content and sharing to the world how you can help them for free in order for them to grow your account, become followers, and just follow your journey, right? And that is the simplest part. I think people overcomplicate content, right? And for example, if you're creating content for getting people to create your digital products, right? The only benefits you're going to get from this, which are quite like massive to be honest, you're going to grow a personal brand or a brand as a whole if you're doing like a whole niche page, for example. But if you're doing a personal brand, it's really good because you're going to get people following your journey. They're going to follow you, they're going to like, they're going to comment, they're going to want to buy like your products every single time you launch something new, which is really cool. As long as you do these next like few things, then it's going to become really easy. But growing a personal brand, growing on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it's only going to open up more opportunities, not just for digital products, but just in life in general, right? And yeah, you're going to be able to help a lot of people. If you do this one thing, I guarantee you're going to make so many digital product sales. And that is simply just sharing, just trying to help one person at least a day, right? Help them go from A to B with a small solution to their problem in order for them to purchase your big solution to their problem, right? Which is a complete no-brainer offer because your digital product now involves everything that they could ever want because it solves all of their problems. But if your content just solves a small problem, right, and you have a small solution on your content, then you're going to build trust with that person. They're going to follow you, they're going to they're going to watch all your videos, and eventually they're going to purchase a digital product from you. And this works for absolutely any niche, right? So if you're trying to help people go to Thailand on a budget, you might even be documenting your traveling journey right now, right? And there's loads of people watching you because they want to go traveling, or they're actually going to traveling soon, and your product's like £2 or £5, right? And you're getting millions and millions of views. I guarantee you there's going to be thousands of people that are in the same position that you're in, or they want to be in a position that you're in, but they have loads of problems in the way that stops them from doing it. And your digital product can help them go from A to B a lot quicker. So they're following you, they've got all these free tips that you're providing on social media. And essentially this is the only piece of content that you should be creating, in my opinion anyway. And like, to build trust and to get digital product sales is, here's how you can solve X, Y, and Z. If you just share how they can solve those problems, that whole list of problems that you wrote down, if you can share TikTok videos, Instagram videos, YouTube videos, and send them to your store, you're going to make so much money. So I would create, if I was you and I am somebody who wants to help people lose weight, and it might be people in their 40s, it might be people who don't want to pay for a gym membership, this is exactly what I would write down and I would record. And I've got a whole notepad that I use for my TikTok hooks and all that type of stuff, right? And the hook is the most important thing. If you don't know what that is for social media, it's the hook. It's the first like 1 to 3 seconds max. I try and keep it down to 2 seconds. But it's something that essentially hooks somebody to make them watch longer and becomes a follower or a viewer. And yeah, so for example, if I was helping somebody with that, the content I'd be writing down would be, and the hooks would be, for example, here's how you can lose weight without even having to pay for a gym membership. Here's how you can lose weight while still eating a Big Mac. Here's how you can lose weight whilst working from home. Or here's how you can lose weight with these 5 simple home workouts that help your abs or whatever. Or here's how you can get abs in 60 days with this home workout. All those types of videos, I guarantee you would just completely change your whole page and help literally thousands of people, to the point where they'll follow you and they'll buy digital products from you in the long run. And I've seen it before, and I even help people in the community every single day who are making thousands from this. And they're literally just doing this step-by-step formula, just teaching people on social media for free, get them to follow you and build trust over time, send them to your store where you've got a digital product. They purchase that digital product, they then actually change their life, or they've done something with that digital product. They get the product, you get the cash, and everyone's happy. And that is the simplest way to do it. I think people overcomplicate marketing on social media for digital products when it's literally just solving a problem in order for them to solve the problem even on a bigger scale. You've solved 20% of their problem with the content that you've produced, but now they want the 80% of their problem solved, and that's where your digital product comes in. And when people follow you from social media, just send them to your store, so you can just copy the link from your stand store, send them to that, get them to purchase, help them out, and get them the result that they need. And that is how I've made over £250,000 with digital products, and exactly how you can do it if you follow the step-by-step process. And again, I'm going to link the free trial down below, Digital Income Simplified, so that you can just join that. And every single week, we're coaching every single week, and yeah, you can essentially make thousands from this. So yeah, I hope this helps, and subscribe and comment down below if you stay to the end as well. If you have any questions, or if you have a niche, just comment down below and I will see if there's a good niche for you. But yeah, thank you.